Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
Thank you. Welcome back.
hmm
Okay, good to have you. So, can you give me a report on the week? How was your week? Can you give me a report on it?
Well, I've been doing good, and I did my homework as you told me to do.
Okay, so we'll talk about the homework a little bit later. That's
hmm
really good. Good job.
Thanks.
So, let's do it. Give me a review on the update, kind of like what happened for you throughout the week. Kind of like just a review or something brief.
Well, what I did this weekend was yesterday
Uh huh.
I graduated from school.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm just happy. And then we stayed up. Then they told us we want to go to this place called Project Grad,
Uh huh.
and it started at 12 o'clock,
Mhm.
and it ended at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
I know. And it was at like Dave and Buster's.
Okay. So, how did it feel to graduate?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
hmm
So, do you feel like um, a relief, or do you feel happy? Do you feel kind of sad that it's over? Kind of
No,
walk me through how you feel.
I just felt pretty happy and so I could sleep in basically.
Yeah.
And now I can get a job and go to college.
Okay. Okay. Good. So that was kind of your report on the week. Pretty much graduation, and you kind of getting ready for graduation, and then you
hmm
actually graduating. Is that correct?
hmm
Okay. Good. 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 So describe your mood for today, right now. How do you feel? What is your mood?
Well, I'm in a pretty good mood.
You're in a pretty good mood. Why would you say that you're in a pretty good mood?
Well, I'm graduating. I mean, I graduated like last night,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna be having a graduation party.
Oh wow, when's your party?
June the 10th.
June
It's
the
on
10th.
Saturday.
Okay, how do you feel about your party?
Pretty good. I'm
Pretty
happy to
good.
see my friends be coming over there.
Okay, so your friend's gonna attend the party.
hmm
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so you said your mood today was you feel good, you felt good.
hmm
So how would you say your mood was throughout the whole week? Was it pretty much the same kind of good? Was it okay? Was it kind of just kind of walk me through how your whole mood was through the whole week.
Well, I'd say it's been pretty good, and that I've been trying to relax and all that. You know, I stayed up since like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Still don't feel tired.
Wow.
I
Okay.
mean, I took like 2 naps today. I took a 2 hour and I took a 1 hour. I was like, I don't even feel sleepy at all.
Would you kind of say you're not sleepy because, or you're not tired because you're so happy and you're still kind of happy and living in the moment of you graduating?
Yes.
That's kind of it, and that's probably why your mood has been so good throughout the first session we talked to now the third session. Your mood is so upbeat and so happy and so positive is
hmm
because you're looking forward to graduating. That's a huge thing. Graduating is almost better than your birthday. You work so hard to accomplish such a huge goal, and everybody's there to be happy for you. It's such a beautiful time. So again, a big congratulations to you because that's such a huge honor to graduate from high school, just to graduate from anywhere. So would you say this is kind of like the beginning for you? What do you think?
Say it's like I would say like it is the beginning for like
Okay.
me start off the new world.
Okay. Nice. So what would you say is going to take off after you graduating? Do you still have the same kind of plans? Would you say?
Yeah, I would looking forward to going to college
Okay.
and having a job
Okay.
and doing the driver's ed.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Good job. Okay. So, so now I'm going to talk about kind of set the agenda to what we're going to talk about. We kind of already had a jump start to it. We talked about your goals. We talked about your mood. We talked about what you felt during the week. So we're also going to talk about the homework. If you were able to complete it, if it was too hard, if it wasn't hard enough, or kind of like too easy, or just walking me through your mood and walking me into pretty much how you feel overall in your life and the goals that you're going to portray. So now we're going to talk about important problems. Would you say that there are anything important that you may want to talk about in this session? Anything important that you want to discuss?
Well, I haven't done the driver's ed homework yet
Okay.
because I know my mom would wants me to do it during like later on this week
Okay.
or sorry
Okay.
or during tomorrow, I guess.
Okay, that's fine. So, would you say that there's any important problems that you have going on now? Do you have anything that may be a problem or anything that you feel like you need to address here now? Or how do you feel about that? Do you have any problems or anything?
No, I don't have any problems really.
Okay, good. Okay, good. We'll take that. Okay, so now we're going to talk about your homework. I know we kind of mentioned it, so now we're going to talk about your homework. Okay, I remember the old homework you had. I'm going to rephrase you back to our very first session. Um, the first homework you had, you just talked about,
Mhm.
was your driver's ed. Remember, we were talking about the do's and the don'ts of driving,
Mhm.
what to look forward to, what to not look forward to, what you need to, be aware of. So again, I remember in the last session, you told me you thought you didn't do your homework, and as we talked and we discussed, you actually did do the homework. Do you
Mhm.
remember that? Does that kind of ring a bell to you?
Yes.
Okay, in this session, it's the same thing. You're doing really well. So a big pat on the back for you because you're actually doing all the homework and you don't think you are. You did.
Mhm.
You said you didn't get a chance to do the homework because you're not going to get to it at the end of the week. You actually did do the homework then because you touched base on that homework and you said, okay, I know I need to do this, but my mom said I need to hold off to the end of the week. So actually, you did touch base on that. You did recognize that this is something that I need to do, and you took ownership of it, which is really good. So that's a check mark because you're going to get started on it at the end of the week. So that's a big check mark.
Yeah.
Remember last time we talked about you wanting to spend more time with your friends, and you told me that you guys were going to think about a sleepover or something like that. Remember you
Mhm.
told me? Um, remember last time I told you kind of think of a date or around a time if you want to do it, if it's during the summer, if it's after the summer, if it's on a weekend or weekday. Were you able to think of kind of like a time you guys wanted to hang out?
Well, yeah, my friend texted me earlier today saying that we'll come to his house at June 16th.
Okay, so that's a little bit after your party, because remember you said your party was June 10th, right?
Mhm.
Okay, June 10th, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be after your party. So after you spend time with your friends and family, you'll be able to do that.
Mhm.
Okay, so you did that homework too. So you did talk and discuss among your friends what you guys wanted to do. Okay,
Yeah.
good job. Okay, next we talked about I believe it was your goals after school. You said that you wanted after you graduated from high school, you wanted to possibly work at GameStop or see what the protocol was to work at GameStop. Have you done that part of kind of going online and see if they have any openings or
Ah,
going
shoot.
by GameStop, or have you planned on going by GameStop by chance or anything like that?
I've been thinking about like going there for like to meet them up face to face,
Okay.
so I can ask them.
Okay. So have you thought about a time when you want to go there?
I'm actually not sure.
Okay. Okay.
I've been trying to think about it.
Okay. So in the next session or whenever we meet again, something you could think about is kind of working on what it takes to go ahead to GameStop or calling GameStop. If you're kind of shy, you can call
Mhm.
GameStop and see if they have any openings or if they advise you to do anything. If they want to reach out and help you in any kind of way,
Mhm.
maybe they may have you intern for them a little bit. Do you know what an internship is?
I think so. Like they ask you like, what's this, what's that, what you're gonna be doing in this type of job.
Yeah, that's part of an internship, but an internship is more of it's like a job basically,
Mhm.
but you're just not getting paid for it. It's kind of like you're volunteering to work for them, and they're
Mhm.
not paying you. So they show you around the job, they show you everything they do. They kind of get you a feel of like you're actually working there. Kind of like when you're a new student at school. You know how they show you around, they say, oh, this is the cafeteria, this is your new teacher, this is X, Y, and Z. That's kind of like what an internship is. They get you the feel of how things work and kind of like what to look forward to in a job. So an internship gets you ready for a job. Does that kind of make sense?
Mhm.
Okay, so remember in the next session or whenever we meet next, you can think about a time or date you want to go to GameStop or call GameStop, whatever you feel most comfortable in doing. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about that? Be honest with me. How do you feel about that?
That was actually a pretty good plan that you pulled through right there.
I would say it's a pretty good plan that we pulled through because remember you were the one that said you want to do GameStop. You know what you want to do. You're on target. You're doing a great job. You just graduated and you're already talking about a job. That's a huge plus for you, a huge check because many people will be, I know you want to relax and you can still do that. Many people
Hmm.
be like, oh, I'll think about a job in July, maybe August. But here, you just graduated and it's not even June 1st and you're already talking about, getting a job and whatnot. So that's great. Good job to you. Okay. And next we talked about your new homework was, I know you talked about losing weight.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How has that been going? I know you said you want to eat right and you want to work out. How was that going?
Well, I have been slacking off, and I've been trying the best I can, and I've been eating the wrong
Okay,
foods
let me
that
stop you
much.
right there.
Mhm.
You said you did what? You tried the best you could.
Mhm.
That's all you can ask from yourself. If you feel like you tried the best that you could, then you're already giving yourself a big check mark. It's not like you said, oh, I guess I'll work out tomorrow, or I guess I'll work out next week, or I guess I'll eat right next week. You said you tried the best that you could. And that's a huge step. That's a huge step in the right direction. That's showing you and that's showing me that mentally you're ready to do it. Mentally and just overall you're ready to take on that next step in your life and doing what you feel is right for you. So you said you tried your best.
Yeah.
So let's go off that. You tried your best. Now what have you done? What else have you done as far as, trying to lose weight after you trying your best? What else has come from that?
Well, basically stuff I haven't done yet, cause I've been trying to relax lately,
Okay.
cause most I've been feeling tired.
Hmm. Okay. So as far as you working out, how have you been working out or have you not been working out? How's that been going?
I did work out like at least 4 weeks ago when
Hmm.
I used to be in school,
Hmm.
and I used to run around the track as much times as I could,
Hmm.
and most of it just walk,
Okay.
and that's what I used to do.
So have you said that's what you used to do? Have you been doing it currently or no, not so much?
You know, I would think about walking around the neighborhood
Hmm.
and by school too.
Okay, when you said in the past you walked around and you did that, what made you want to get up and say, "Oh, I want to walk. I want to walk and I want to work out and I want to do this around the neighborhood"? What made you want to do that? What made you get up and actually want to do it?
Well, I just thought about myself. I was like, hey, I just need to work out because I've been gaining too much weight.
Okay, so is that a goal that you really want to do? Is to lose weight? Is that something on a scale of 1 to 10? How much would you want to lose weight?
About like at least 10.
10. So you really want to lose weight. So at a 10, would you say you'll do whatever it takes to lose weight?
Yeah, but no diets because I know
Okay.
diets are hard.
So let's say that starts with you. Let's start walking or whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Hmm.
Sit ups, walking, going upstairs, bleachers, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Let's try doing that, whatever it is. Let's try doing that, and whatever you pick, we're going to talk about that possibly in the next session
Hmm.
and seeing if you were able to take on that and actually do that. Um, you also said you wanted to eat right. Because I remember in the last session and right now, you said no dieting. You said you just wanted to eat right,
Yeah.
right? So have you been eating right? Have you been eating okay? What would you say, being honest with yourself? What would you say you've been doing?
Half the times I've been eating right.
Hmm.
Like I usually eat like apples,
Hmm.
salad,
Okay.
and then I just straight up eat junk most times. But
Okay.
I drink water on a daily basis every day.
Okay. Good. So, because you need water,
Yeah.
you're exactly right. So, what do you say is making you eat this junk food, or what is making you want to eat this junk food? What about junk food is it that you like or want to have? Why do you eat it so much? What would you say?
Because I say because it mostly tastes good, but I'm
Hmm.
trying to tell myself no, no, don't eat too much.
Okay. Usually, something that I kind of put in play when I want to do something, I kind of think of my overall goal.
Hmm.
Which is more, my goal or something that's happening right now? Because something that's happening right now, you may not remember in an hour, you may not remember it in a day, but that goal, excuse me, that goal is what's going to stick with you forever or what's going to stick with you until you reach that goal. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It could be stuck on you for days, weeks, months, years, whatever your goal may be. it's going to stick with you. So you can say, do I want the goal more of losing weight, or do I want to just eat whatever I want? Which one do you want more? The goal of eating whatever I want, or the goal, I mean, eating whatever I want, or the goal of losing weight? Which one do you want more?
Losing the weight.
Losing weight. So you're going to have to set boundaries and kind of cut back and doing what you want to reach that goal. Does that understand?
Yeah.
Working out, you're getting closer. Eating better, getting closer. Because it's not like you may eat certain things throughout the day and then the next day you come and you eat totally different. That may not help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to do whatever best for you. If you feel like you need to have certain foods and you want those certain foods, just eat less of that food. You know what I mean? If that makes you feel comfortable. If you feel like you're eating too much, like I feel like I'm eating too much. Try eating something that makes you feel more full or something. More vegetables, more fruits, and then eating your food or drinking way more water. Do whatever is best for you. Kind of play it out a little bit and seeing what works for me best. Some people may feel like, oh, I need to eat all fruits, or may need to eat all vegetables, or I may need to eat both. Some may say that doesn't work for me. I know my body. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to do that. So walk me through how do you feel about that, or what are you thinking?
Thinking about everything that you just said was like the truth.
The truth. Why would you say it's the truth? What part was the truth?
Like if I wanted to lose weight,
Hmm.
I have to try as hard as I can.
Okay. Do you feel like that's something that you can do?
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, and I want you to be completely honest. 10 saying I can absolutely do it, whatever it takes. 1 thing I don't think I can do it at all. How do you think you would do with eating better and working out?
I say by the scale it's like 10.
Still a 10? Okay,
Yeah.
so you have a strong mind. You're telling me that my mind's telling me I can do anything. It starts from up here.
Hmm.
I this up here and myself has to control my body. And you're telling me that I can do it. I just have to want to do it. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Is that kind of right, or
Yeah,
is
that's right.
that okay? So let's work on that and work on that homework and kind of work through that. Okay, does that kind of make sense?
Yes.
So remember the homework we had, seeing how working out works for you, whether it's walking, whatever it is, sit ups, whatever it is. We're going to talk about next session or whenever we meet and see how that works for you, if that worked for you. And eating better, because we're not doing dieting. You already said you can't do it, you don't want to do it, that's fine. So we're going to talk about next time how eating better worked for you, or eating a little bit less, or eating more fruits, or whatever it is. Whatever you feel like is best for you, how that works. Okay, does that kind of feel okay? Does that feel
Yeah.
okay for you for homework? I would want you to tell me if it's too hard, if it's not hard enough, if it's okay, if you feel like I can maybe do it. Be honest with me and tell me what you feel about that.
So completely honest about what you just said on there.
So, do you feel like it's something you can 100% do
Yes.
from 1 to 10? 10 being I can absolutely do it, I'm ready, it's not too hard, to 1 being it's difficult, I need help. From 1 to 10, how would you say the homework is that you'll be able to do?
Pretty much good.
So, like a 10?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. So we did our review of our homework. Do you say that you have any new goals, or are your goals pretty much the same? Has
Um,
anything changed?
no, it's like just really the same.
Okay, good. So I like that. You're firm on your goals. This is what I want. This is what I know I can do. Okay, so going back to a summary of everything that take place, we talked about your homework. We talked about your mood check. We talked about the report on the week. We summarized. Um, Give me feedback on how you think the overall session went. How do you feel the session went?
It was actually a pretty good session
Okay, why would you say it was pretty good?
because what we was talking about,
Hmm.
I need to go through it.
Okay, okay. So we'll take it. So basically, you have to reach down and do it and say, keep telling yourself, I can do it. Remind yourself, you can do it. I can do it. And if you want to eat something and you feel like you're not supposed to have it, say, I need to remember what my goals are. I need to remember what my goals are. I remember it at all times because my goals outweigh what, what's in front of me. I want that goal kind of thing. Okay. So we did a summary, you gave me feedback. So I will see you next session
Hmm.
and we will talk again. I appreciate you coming. Thank you so very much.
Oh, you're
You have a
very
good
welcome.
rest of the week and congratulations on graduating.
Thank you.
Huge honor. All right, you're welcome.